What's up, entrepreneurs? Welcome back into part 2 of this series where I'm going to be going through step by step, showing you guys my budgeting template, my personal budgeting template that I use to make sure that each and every paycheck, not every month, unless you only get paid once a month, each and every paycheck, that money that's coming in and out of my account has a purpose, and I know exactly what's going on in my account. So come along with me. Let me take you through this screen share and show you this budget template. Let's go. I believe in myself. I am in the right place at the right time all the time. My purpose is within me, and I am successful because I apply the knowledge that I receive. And I will tell you this, God does not expose you to something that is not possible for you. Here we are in our budgeting template. For this example, we're going to assume that you are being paid twice a month, specifically on the 1st and the 15th. Okay, so if you get paid every other week or you get paid once a month, you can adjust the budget accordingly. But for the sake of this example, like I said, we're going to assume that you're getting paid on the 1st and the 15th. Okay, so for this first goal list, what you guys are going to do is whatever creditors that you have, whatever debt that you have that you need to pay off, that is going to go on your goal sheet or your goal list. Even if it is a bill that you aren't currently paying, I want you to put it on here so that we can put in perspective how much debt you really have. If you've never done this, this will be an eye-opening experience, okay? So for the sake of this example, we're just going to say you have an Amex card with a $1,500 balance. You have a PayPal credit account with a $2,000 balance, and you have a personal loan with a $5,000 balance. Okay. I want you guys to put the interest rate because this is also going to put things into perspective for you. Okay. So we're going to assume you have a 15% interest rate and your personal loan has like a 12% interest rate, right? So for $8,500, you're paying 54% interest. Like, that gets really out of control, right? So putting that in is going to help you, but also it's going to determine which creditors you're going to pay off first, because you want to make sure that you're paying off the one with the highest interest rate that's going to take you the longest to pay off. Not necessarily the one with the highest balance, but the one with the highest interest rate, because the higher the interest rate, the longer it's going to take you to pay it off, especially if you're paying the minimum payment. So I also want you guys to throw in what the minimum payment is for each of your creditors. And then I also want you to put in what you're actually paying. So if you're not paying on this, then I want you to put that in there. Or if you're paying more than what your minimum payment requires, I want you to put that in there as well. Again, this is going to all be putting it into perspective for you with regards to your debt and how you're going to budget moving forward. You're going to put whatever your available balance is and your credit usage in this column. Again, this is all for perspective, so you can see a big snapshot of what your debt is and how you're going to tackle paying these things off while also at the same time budgeting, right? So let's move on over to our next tab. So tab 1 and tab 2 are completely identical, okay? The only difference is that the pay periods, right? So just like we talked about in previous video, you guys are going to break down your budget by your paycheck, not by the month, but by your paycheck. For this example, like I said, you guys are getting paid on the 1st and the 15th. So for this first tab, for your first check, we got the 1st through the 15th, and then your next check is going to be the 16th through the end of the month. So for your income, let's just assume for this example, you made $2,500 for this check, and you drive Uber Eats, so you make an extra $300, right? So total, you've made $2,800 for this paycheck. This is going to automatically, once you plug numbers into here, it's going to automatically calculate your fund money. What's your fund money? The fund money is the amount of money that is not bills that you have to have fun with, right? So if that means you like to go to brunch with the girls, You want to take your nieces and nephews to get ice cream, anything outside of paying bills and investing, that is what you're going to use your fund money for. If you're going to the beach and you want to buy a new swimsuit, that is coming out of this 420, okay? So if that number is a little spooky for you, I encourage you to try it, okay? If you can limit yourself a little bit, try it. This is truly going to help you start being able to not only budget better, but prepare yourself to invest, okay? So this area over here is really, again, just for your visual if you want to see it. So let's say this paycheck, we're going to focus on paying off the Amex card, and we're going to pay an extra $200 towards it, whatever the case may be. We will find that out once you guys have plugged in your budget for the month. So like I told you guys in the previous videos, you are going to use your actual bank statements to create your budget, okay? We're not making up numbers. We are literally going to use your bank statement from your previous month to see what bills were coming out, what you were spending money on, and then we're going to use that to kind of move forward, okay? So let's just say the first of the month, right? That's rent and mortgage. So let's just say your rent is $1,500, and on the second, your phone bill comes out, and that's $75. And your car note is also due, and that's $300. Okay, so as you can see, nothing up here changed. But if you have multiple bills that come out on the same day, then that's what you're going to plug in on this column that goes across. Okay, but if you only have one bill, then these columns will be empty. Okay, but as you can see, we had the $1,500 for our rent and the $300 for our car note, and so that populates our total over here to $1,800, and then our $75 for our phone bill just came all the way across. So whatever you put in any of these columns here will populate in this column over here to, at the bottom, let you know what's going to be left in your bank account after you've paid your bills and after you've been able to spend your fun money. Okay, so let's just say you went for drinks with the girls, you spent $50 on drinks and food. As you can see, your fun money deducts the $50 here, and you got $320 left. Okay, so let's just say you're a simple person and you don't have any more bills coming out for this paycheck, okay? So all your bills came out the 1st through the 3rd. You still got $320 to do what you want to do. You're going to buy a cute swimsuit. You're going to take the kids for ice cream, whatever the case may be. You're going to plug that there. Now you have $875 that's going to be remaining in your account after you've paid your bills and after you've deducted your fun money. So now you're going to take that $875 and use it for one of three things. You're going to get aggressive with a bill, which again, we put up here that our aggression this paycheck is going to be Amex. So maybe I take an extra $300 of that $875 and I'm going to chunk it at my Amex bill, or take the whole thing and chunk it at. I don't care. But as long as you are not leaving that money sitting in your account, because it's doing you no good sitting in there. You've already budgeted for fun. You've already paid your bills. Now it's time to start investing and paying down some debt. So you're going to take that $875. You're going to chunk it towards whatever you're choosing to get aggressive with this pay period. You're going to put a portion to the side for your emergency fund. Or the third thing is you're going to invest that into the stock market, or put it towards your retirement, or put it towards anything that is going to compound for you. Okay, so that is the point of this template, is to go through your bank statement, plug in what your typical bills are, budget for your fun money, and see what's left in your account so that you can start getting just a little bit more aggressive, paying off the debt that is on your debt goal list. Okay, so I hope this was super helpful for you. I am going to tag the link to this template down below. If you have questions about it, please don't hesitate to drop a comment so I can answer you, or send me a message on here or on Instagram so that I can get back to you about this template. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.